Hey, what's going on, everyone? Mitch here. Hope you guys are doing well on this Wednesday afternoon, which is the time I'm making this video. This might not upload till tomorrow, Thursday, or something like that. But anyways, wanted to come on here and do my normal monthly video that I typically do at the beginning or the end of any given month. Talk to you about any kind of news, updates, how the last month has been, anything coming up, and as always, just to show my appreciation. And of course, that's the way I want to start this off, is tell y'all thank y'all so much. First off, for the Amazon wish list thing, you guys totally wiped out the Amazon wish list. And if you're thinking, Mitch, what are you talking about? Well, a few weeks back, I put an Amazon wish list for my wife. She's becoming an elementary school teacher. I don't like doing stuff like that. I just don't. But you know, there's been a lot of people over the last couple years that said, Mitch, you know, you ought to make an Amazon wish list for yourself. Put things on the channel that you want to get to make upgrades, whether it's for storm chasing, whether it's for just to make upgrades to the channel. And the reason I haven't done that yet is because honestly, I'm not in a position right now to create a separate setting specifically for my YouTube stuff. As you can tell, I do it in my bedroom. There's nothing flashy about it. One of these days, we're going to section off a portion of our house, whether it's our playroom, whether it's the room I'm in now, we make that my YouTube studio, whatever it may be. Somewhere along the line over the last several months of the year, I just kind of quit trying to make plans and just let it roll with how it goes. But anyways, that's really the reason I haven't done anything like that. So instead of me doing it, I kind of decided, you know what, I'm going to do one for my wife. And there was 35, 40 things on this list, and you guys wiped it out before anybody in our actual family could even buy anything. So you guys were a huge blessing. If I, buying stuff off that list, my wife appreciates it so much. I would add her in the video, but I'm currently on the way home from work safely, guys. But she appreciates it so much. She's actually saved all the Amazon little slips. They bring a little slip that puts all your messages on it, and I'm gonna save them all and do something with them on one of these days in the future. But just thank y'all so much for that. It's just a huge blessing. It really is. That things are financially, we're right at the end of a very tight period, just because this is kind of the end of a chapter in our life right now, where we're finally about to get that income back that YouTube has pretty much had to replace, and my wife had to fully commit to school about 14, 15 months ago. So we're kind of at the end of that. So finally going to make a transition to better financial times, and we've been okay. But you guys, between viewing, helping out in the way y'all did like that, it really just goes, it's a testimony to the family-like atmosphere on my YouTube channel. And you know, I really just appreciate it all so much, and my wife appreciates it too. And just thank you for everything. I don't, if I missed telling any individual person thank you, please. And I know some people are going to be like, want to be humble about it, and don't want to bring attention to themselves, but please, if I miss saying thank you to anybody who bought anything off that list, please say something, because I am huge on appreciation. Whether you leave a $1.99 super chat in the comments, whether you are a member to the channel, whether you donate $200 to the channel, whatever it may be, I am just huge on showing my appreciation. I think that's a big thing in life in general, and that's why I say it so much, because it means so much to me. So anyways, thank y'all for all the growth over the last, we're basically covering Beryl, I think from June 25th, 26th, all the way through this past Sunday. The channel pretty much accumulated like 4,000 subscribers. Massive growth on the channel for this time of the year. This time of the year is a very weird time of the year. Things are very slow. You're in between severe weather season in the spring and then the ramp up of hurricane season. Typically right where we are right now, I wouldn't call it a dead period, but there certainly isn't as high-end weather events, if you get what I'm saying. But Beryl was an anomaly, obviously, Category 5 hurricane, the Caribbean. I just want to show my appreciation to everybody in the Caribbean trusting me as a source to get your weather from. Texas, I had a lot of people tuning in from Texas. And yeah, massive growth on the channel. And I think we're going to pretty much be in a pretty quiet period through most of the rest of July, to be honest with you. There's going to be a quiet period in the tropics, and between just talking about daily afternoon strong to severe thunderstorm chances and heat, that's about it. I mean, that's about all summer has to offer. So the calmer the weather, the better, right? So, but eventually things are going to get very active. It's going to get chaotic. I'm going to miss comments. I'm not going to be able to spend as much time on my social media platforms with you guys. And that always hurts me a little bit, because you kind of have to, I just have a full-time job, guys. You can tell I got my shirt on. I just left my full-time job. So I don't do YouTube full-time yet, as most of you know. So I just can't fully 100% commit the way I want to. And sometimes it tears my nerves up. Sometimes I understand that this is just the way it is right now, and it probably will be for a while. But just thank you for everything, guys. Really, seriously. I mean, it's been huge. I can't wait to see what the second half of the year brings. And speaking on what's to come, as I mentioned, my wife starts her new job the end of July. She's going to be a 4th grade elementary school teacher. She's very nervous, but she's very excited about it. I think she's more excited about it now than nervous, which she was more so probably a few weeks back. But we're excited about the next chapter in life, I'll tell you that. Very, very excited. So as far as what's to come, guys, I mean, there's nothing too crazy coming up, just besides the personal changes in life. There's no changes to the channel coming up. I think next year is going to be a big year, and then the year after, where I'm going to be able to, I've been saying this for 2 years too, I know. I'm going to finally be able to put back into this channel. I'm going to do some things that'll probably be towards the second half of the year next year. But, I know people love it the way it is, and I do too, but I still have aspirations, dreams for this channel, and things I want to do, things that I think will fit my personality, the vibe of this channel, and just incorporating new things, so goals, trying to get to 100K subscribers by the end of the year, and I think we can make that happen. I really do. And then finally, to get a video that gets 100,000 views. Like I said, I don't know of any YouTuber out there that's made 2,200 videos, has 77,000 subscribers, doesn't have one video over 100,000 views. I think my highest view video is 89,000 views, so I don't even have one that has 90. So it's, does that bother me a little bit? It doesn't bother me, but it's like, dang, when is one gonna really take off, And the most important thing is getting the information out there. But of course, I'm a go-getter, and I definitely want my stuff out to more people. There's some people that prefer the 10 to 12 minute videos on weather. Some people prefer the longer videos. I've just made up my mind that I'm just gonna roll with the longer videos, just because it fits my style better. And that's why I spend about 5 to 10 minutes after every video putting timestamps up in the video for people to just jump ahead. But thank you to the members of my channel that continue to be members of the channel. I think I have 40 to 45 members of the channel that support me unconditionally. One of these days, I'm going to bring merch to the channel. I think that would be cool. Some coffee mugs, some shirts. Once upon a time, I didn't think there was ever going to be even a thing for me to do, but I've had many people say, Mitch, we would just buy it just to support you. And I think it would be kind of cool. I got a couple sayings that I say on social media. I think if you follow me on social media, especially X, Twitter, I can be a goofball sometimes. I'm not a robotic scientist type guy. You guys know I have some personality to me, but I got some sayings and some ideas. I got so many ideas, guys. Over the last year and a half, things have just been put to a halt. Other things come ahead, but I've still managed to get a massive amount of growth on my YouTube channel, regardless of just not being able to upgrade it. So if you're new to the channel and you're watching and like, man, I'm not used to this kind of stuff, well, this is kind of how we do on this channel. We make personal videos. I try to talk to you guys like I'm talking to y'all in person, right in front of me. And my channel is not flashy by any means. And I think at the end of the day, that's what does hold my channel back as far as taking off. I don't do the clickbait thumbnails. Or am I going to try to do some thumbnails if you're going to catch some people's attention? Yeah, but I'm not going to lie on the thumbnails. I'm not big on, and dude, I tell you, it's not, I swear it's not. It's not a knock on anybody who does this, but I'm not big on the thumbnails that just has a giant arrow pointing to one area with a slight discoloring in one area of the country saying, this is big, and huge wording. It just doesn't feel like me. It doesn't feel genuine to me for me to do it, and it's just not me. So if you're wondering, how do you make your thumbnails? I literally find an image on like one of the weather models. I throw it in Microsoft Paint, and then I just type over it. I don't have any special software. I literally, the way I run my channel, guys, is about the most basic way possible that you can think of. So I'll leave it with this. If anybody has any dreams, I've seen many people that are in the weather saying, Mitch, you've inspired me. I appreciate that. That's one of the reasons why I do this. But I'm telling you, if you have a dream out there, there's no reason why you can't accomplish it. This is a social media driven world, and I know that that's very toxic, but the social media factor of this driven world gives you an opportunity to succeed. If you just put the hard work, mix it with the things that you got there, and just be consistent. One of the biggest questions I get is, Mitch, how are you successful on YouTube? Consistency. I post nonstop. If you're to me, your content might be flashier than mine, but I'm probably going to outwork you, and that's just how my approach is. There's a lot of people that stop pumping out videos because the views drop. My views have dropped substantially over the last couple of days. Go look at the views of the video. I mean, the one this morning only got about 3,000 or 4,000 views. But you got to keep pushing through even when you feel like you're not getting the results you want. So, and it's not always results driven, guys. I think that's with anything in life. So, there's no excuse. I mean, for something like this. Okay, so, but that's all I got. It's going on 15 minutes. But just wanted to show my appreciation. Updates to come. Nothing in the short term, guys. Just remember, I do chase too. So I do plan on chasing some hurricanes this year. And I am going to have one big vacation at the end of November, but that's going on down the road. So there will be a period in November where I won't make a video for about 4 or 5 days, but I'll obviously will re-bring that up. I am looking forward to that vacation very much so, very, very much so. But God bless all y'all as always. Thank you for everything. You guys have changed me and my family's life. I mean that with all my heart. So I appreciate, love y'all. And yeah, that's all I got. Y'all have a great rest of your evening or morning, afternoon, lunchtime, whenever you're watching this. God bless.